it really gets under my skin when people do things that is wrong and they know is wrong, and they use Bible scriptures to justify their actions. I love God. There's been moments in my life that I know only He has pulled me through. But if you mistreat me or my children, do not quote a Bible scripture and pretend like you're the victim. So my daughter and me are in Target. We're looking at rugs. She has her jacket in the buggy with her cell phone. We turned around, gone. Now, I did tell her, like, you cannot leave stuff in the buggy. We were right there. Our backs was turned. But anyway, I explained to her, there are not such good people in this world. So we looked everywhere in Target. We asked associates. We tracked the location of the phone. The phone ended up being like 30 minutes from Target. I go get to her house, call the police. The police is like, we can't do anything. I'm like, the phone is here. Can you just at least knock on her door and say, there's a stolen phone here. This is the location. You know, can we get the phone back? I said, maybe it was a child. Maybe they picked it up, blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, you need to go to the police station, file a report. They'll follow up in 3 to 4 days. So I called my husband and he's like, okay, I'm coming up there. So he came up there. He knocked on the lady's door. She was like, he was like, you went to Target. And he was like, then you went to Dollar General and now you're home. We've been tracking your location. You have my daughter's phone. And she was like, oh, yes, I have it. So then she says, well, I got it because I did not want someone to steal it from Target. Then she says, but I found it. I said, well, if you found it, why didn't you turn it into Target? She said, when you turn phones in, sometimes they don't notify the owner. So what I was going to do is I was going to bring it home and I was going to give it to my brother and my brother-in-law, and they were going to find the owner for me. I told her, I said, I called the phone 47 times within the hour and FaceTimed it. She said, I don't answer people's phones. I said, so you just steal them? And she said, no, they were going to find the owner for me. I said, that's crap. They were going to erase that phone and you were going to resell it. So then she starts quoting Bible scriptures and hands me a pamphlet about Jesus. So then I get back to Target and I have $600 worth of crap in my buggy, and I left Target. I was like, I'll be back. When I get back to Target, they have my name on my buggy and like, oh, we saved it for you. I'm like, how do y'all know my name? And I'm like, oh, you come in here all the time. Plus we have facial recognitions for the cameras. So now I have to get back home and cook for the Super Bowl, and there's evidently a cream cheese shortage in Georgia. I don't know, but went to 5 places and no one has cream cheese. So now I'm sitting here thinking, like, every time I go in Target, the camera's just like, oh, here's Crystal. What kind of crap is she going to buy today?